Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distraught. I'ma leave it on the side, you on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Giants. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready, break.
45. Mike, 45. I got it.
Right up.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
On 2nd and 9, Kaiser. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
70 Indians.
A first down carry for Barkley. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kaiser now from the 50. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds Stills, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. To throw is Kaiser. Flush to his right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon... And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, Kaiser steps away. Oh, a scrap. For the football, and he's going to come down with it. 27 yards there, a first down. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. And the Redskins there out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. They'll run on first down with Singletary. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Off the play fake, Kaiser. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run here with Singletary. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll throw here. Kaiser escaping the pressure. And, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Here's Kaiser. It's complete. Stills. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a run with Singletary. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Kaiser. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
60 Pittsburgh.
Kaiser on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Trying to get it that time. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 2nd and 12, Kaiser going deep here for Stills. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking that time for Stills, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Singletary. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Kaiser. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Kaiser now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 30. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Murray. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. To throw, Kaiser. And Stills bringing it in. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a giant 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tech McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Kaiser to throw it. He'll buy some time right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Murray. And he will be taken down, and a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Kaiser to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame it on Gino. Smells like the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisioned something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to... Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Check the team. Check the
Back to it after the pick six. Kaiser flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Saquon Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Kaiser. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown.
Here we go.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Kaiser, over the middle, complete. That's Murray. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 113 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got you.
This is Barkley. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time.
50, play. 50 seconds. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
On 1st down, Barkley. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a 1st down.
On the double. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep running.
Back to throw. Kaiser, rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. On the run, it's Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good job, team.
Kaiser, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. He may try and run. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. And Rosas puts this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
All right. Here we go. Let's go. Get it.
1st down, Kaiser. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kaiser being chased out left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And they are going to set. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Stills the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Final play of the half. Kaiser out to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. And okay, so much for... incomplete over the middle. It's Murray. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
30 base. Pilot, 64, weak.
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 15. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream.
I'm the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They go play action. Kaiser on the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Kaiser. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Let's go! Let's go!
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kenny Stills. Touchdown. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down. On first down, Barkley. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and second.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us, baby.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. Dancing to his left. Going deep here for Stills. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Giants. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Singletary. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Giants on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Kaiser into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone of the Falcon defense. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Singletary to get the drive started. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Looking to throw. Kaiser hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. A give, the first man through, Gillespie, the fullback. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. 2nd and 6. Rolling to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Yeah. 60 out now.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and a yard, Kaiser. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. That's Murray. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Kaiser now to throw on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing deep for Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now Kaiser on 4th down. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here, first down. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard.
On the double. Right with the 7. Bandit. Now.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On second down, here's Barkley, and he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off.
On third down, Kaiser escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his... Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
90, Wolf. 57, come on. Mike 57.
On 2nd and 9, Kaiser flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 67 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd and goal, Kaiser steps away to his left. Ryan Switzer there to make the grab. And now they can recapture the lead. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. They'll throw here. Kaiser. Open man is Switzer, complete. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. They will run with Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Throwing on second and 14. Kaiser eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Giants on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 14. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. A big play there. 48 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down carry for Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run it again with Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On third down, Barkley. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. He can't hang.
On first down, Barkley. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
91.
Kaiser sliding out of the pocket. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish him. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better killing them all. Rogue One, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green.
All right. Get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today. We got a big game this week.
Let's go now. 18 Gator. Now.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat
Ready up.
now. Like how you getting paid
Shoot.
to freestyle. Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state brought you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designer sheets
Ready,
now.
break.
30 different missions. When
Ready.
I speak they listen. Couldn't find the social fit. Who the cool it wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up.
Down.
Greatest ever
Big
sunset.
ripper.
I ain't have a lot when I was growing up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Got more boards than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet.
Set, go.
Super Saiyan, gold tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boards than a Shawshank.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is real.
Yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, what? In the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, no, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog, you don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous, ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us, no barber, ain't no fading us. I ain't really saying much, actions be louder than words, man.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
6-man.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown. Number 20.
Ready.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley, he'll have a first down past the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Third and long for Kaiser. Oh, Kaiser can't get away, and he'll go down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air. And ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 4th down, Kaiser. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the...
60 or.
Kaiser on first down. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Murray. The 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw is Kaiser. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing deep for Murray. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Kaiser. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes.
Ready? 70, Indy. 59, watch the crowd. Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 27, Kaiser forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Rosas good with the extra point.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
Let's go. 10 logo.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Kaiser to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Murray. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Let's go.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Play action now. Kaiser. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Kaiser. It's complete. Stills. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Kenny Stills. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. Back near his goal line. Kaiser throwing deep for Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be...
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
Ready. 50, plant.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Kaiser. He'll get this one to Switzer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Kaiser now.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Singletary. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And they take a knee. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Giants, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle Show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. I score up in the end zone, do my dance all on a hater. A mover and a shaker, you a novice, I'm a player. I'm from DC, but I'm running through and sacking like a raider. 2 chains on my neck, one for now and one for later. And we don't play fair, baby, we play for keeps. You can pass me up, this is not a bye week.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Come on, set 90 Wolf.
I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Hit the hit with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way.
Ready?
Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no stopping. Ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You can't get off against me, hope you ready, get it up. Got me booted up, popping out a sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Caught an audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. If I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, yeah. Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, get about the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. Get it!
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep...
car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch, they saying you switch you won't get it, we know they came from the bottom and now we is lit, you was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, you hating cause ice on the wrist, my bitch you wanna be famous, they act like they made us, you know I'm icy in Vegas, just for the haters, I make a lot of new money, when it's not savers, you be liking my flavor, I think it's cause, ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out flash, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but you can see it in their body language. This is not a team that is organized and been ready to play.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they've been flawless all year long as they hit the home stretch at 13-0.
And now they just have to guard against complacency. You still got to go out and earn it every week.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
56, check 56. Watch the run.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. A first down throw for Kaiser.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of...
And this is caught, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Big stop, G.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon.
Let's go. 8-3.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage is the 8 on second and 8. Play fake. Kaiser. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Barkley. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. On 2nd and 7, Kaiser escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
On the set.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley, he's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Barkley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Kaiser. And his throw is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes. But
oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Giants. Ryan Switzer, 2 catches. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The
18 Gator.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first down, Barkley. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. Oh, able to avoid him. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's...
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Kenny Stills. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. On 1st down, Barkley. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now they'll bootleg it with Kaiser. He'll buy some time right. Finds his tight end Ingram. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. That's caught out wide by Stills. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, they completed the pass but lost yardage, so they'll decline the penalty.
Perfect play for them, isn't it? Who needs a penalty? When you try and throw the ball, you don't even get it downfield, and they go ahead and snuff out the play. They'll take that as a result.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. And his throw here's incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Now Kaiser.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the bet...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there.
Here we go. 18 games.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6, Kaiser, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Evan Ingram. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They begin with a run by Barkley. And an alley to run. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley becoming just the 2nd player with...
Come on, set.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Barkley. And he's got room. There he goes, right side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 74 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Singletary. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as it...
Here we go, set.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now Saquon Barkley, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll throw here. Kaiser looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the season...
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. And ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. We ain't gon' run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
On the double. Ready? Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Let's go. On the ready. Hit it. the outlaw. Now.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
time to bring the bass bird.
Matching hundreds. Hello, everyone. I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is Madden NFL Football on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
70, Indy.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, he'll have a first down past the 40. There he goes left side. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On first down, Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Ryan Switzer. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. The 40. The 20. 10. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley, he's going to have the first down past the 20. Escapes the defender. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 33 and a first. That last run good enough to have him surpass for his career. Get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. On first down, Barkley. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now he'll tuck it and run. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Paris Campbell.
On the set.
So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. Barkley. Pushing him away.
Popped it.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, 56 yards as his guys continue. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. Fighting his way through contact. A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley. 64 yards. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
Well, a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills. That'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Kaiser flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. From a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it?
Come on, set.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they work this out past the 25. That good for 22 and a first down. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they take possession of the football and have it at the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. On first down, Barkley. And fights through one man. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Kaiser here looking to throw it. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And got his man, complete.
Keep playing hard.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage,
there he goes left side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will head back home.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest, though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Ready to break.
Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off.
Let go.
Everything was better off.
Got it. Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Okay, break.
Are you ready?
Get ready, dog. Fire. Set. 18 Gator. Ready, ready.
This be the green light, go. Time to cave in. People want to know what makes Boss Dave win. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all
You ready?
rage went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right
Let's
way.
go.
Meaning credentials. That's the both world when we rocking over pearls and instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Spacer out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's the closest encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, the Garden State EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Murray, strong running. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw. Kaiser to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. And now it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. 3rd down here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Kaiser. And Stills bringing it in. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 13 yards out. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Barkley. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. His career rushing numbers just continue to rise with that last carry. He surpasses 12,280 yards and also surpasses Marshall Faulk. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Kaiser. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep from... That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown. A big... With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Here we go.
A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16, NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for a running back throughout the season.
Shows the off-season training.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And some room to roam now. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is
on the double.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. They find some open field here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Singletary to get the drive started. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song in the lyric.
And this is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
On the ready.
The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. A first down carry for Barkley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On first down, Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Barkley, room here to run. He's got daylight. 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Barkley gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And they're throwing here. Kaiser looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 50 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Giants, they've indeed run the tape.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. Slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on a jet to coast to regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash. Honey, y'all dash.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass back.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands, can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together.
together and I'm saying amen, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me, cause I'm
P-Lo, time to bring the bass dirt.